So, Permission to Land by the Darkness has indeed landed once more for its 20th anniversary, believe it or not. But is it any good? Let's find out, shall we? Welcome, classic rock fans, to an unboxing review of the new 20th anniversary of The Darkness and their album, their seminal debut album, Permission to Land. This is also available as a vinyl box set if that's your bag. This comes out on the 6th of October, and there will of course be a purchasing link just below this video. First of all, we're going to unbox it and then we'll review the contents. So here we have The Darkness, Permission to Land again, the 20th anniversary edition. This comes in a nice hardback book, very glossy, very sturdy. There's the spine. There's the rear. So it opens up like so. The CDs just slot into these card envelopes in the actual packaging itself. I'm not sure how good that is for the overall health of the CD. That's disc one. Disc one, of course, as it says, is the actual album. It's not a remix or a remaster of the original album, it's just the original album, which, as I said in my ramble before this, I don't think it really needs a remaster or remix for that matter. But it's the demos on here that are interesting, of course. Black Shark, I believe in a thing called Love Out of My Hands, Live Till I Die, Love on the Rocks with No Ice, and Nothing's Going to Stop Us. Then we get the part that actually houses the second disc, which is one of the highlights of this set. I think it's the disc of singles, B-sides and non-album tracks. I absolutely love this disc. It comes out as such. That slips back in there. This is the sticker that was on the cellophane. I tend to keep all this sort of stuff because I'm really anal about this sort of collecting business. But that's the original sticker. So then we get into the actual, the flesh of the actual thing itself with interviews and information. One of my only criticisms of this set is that the text is ever so small. I wish they'd put a few more pages in this and just use the larger font. Quite frankly, I find myself in my advancing years rather struggling with this. Let's move this out of the way. Excellent picture of Justin Hawkins. I'd like to secure an interview with Justin Hawkins about this set, but they're on tour at the moment, I think, or are they? I don't know if there's who to reach out to. Another brilliant photograph. Justin Hawkins in full David Lee Roth mode. They are starting a series of shows to celebrate the 20th anniversary of this album. I saw them on the 10th anniversary of this album, and that was a great show. I think they're all sold out. The UK dates are sold out now. Again, I wish the font, a larger font, quite frankly. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant photographs. I love it when they include sort of old singles and things like that. In fact, I remember seeing these when they came out all those years ago. This is the CD3, which is live stuff, live at Nebworth and live at Astoria. And then we get CD4, which is the live at Wembley concert. And the other highlight of this set is all the DVD video material. There we go. First of all, this is not a remix of the original album. It's not even a remaster. It's just the album that you may already have on CD. But then, in all fairness, I don't really think it needs to be remastered, nor does it need a remix. So you get the original album on CD1, that's followed by some demos which are fascinating to listen to. Fascinating because they kind of flesh out the narrative of how these songs expanded into the spandex-clad hard rock opuses that they are. Black Shuck, I Believe in a Thing Called Love, Out of My Hands. I mean, because they're demos, they feel slightly more emaciated, I think, than the obviously the original versions. Interesting sort of vocal introduction to Black Shuck on the demo. So that's really interesting. CD2, there's two real highlights in this set. Apart from the actual original album itself, there are two highlights really in this set. And the first highlight is CD2, which is singles, B-sides and non-album tracks. That's a fantastic listen, it really is. First of all, we get more or less the album, but it says 2002 version. So not that au fait with the history of that band. I'm assuming it was an earlier version of the album, or is this... maybe you can help me out in the comments. So it's the album 2002 version. You get the Hands Off My Woman, the 2003 clean version. Then you get lots of B-sides. The Best of Me, I Believe in a Thing Called Love, single version. Out of My Hands, Making Out, which is a great song. Love the start of that. Sounds a little bit like AC/DC's Thunderstruck. Physical Sex, How Dare You Call This Love, Bareback, Planning Permission, Curse of the Tullen Man, Get Your Hands Off My Woman Again, Explicit, I Love You 5 Times to Get Your Hands Off My Woman Again, Clean Mix, 2004 Clean Mix, Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End. CD3, the live stuff is great. You've got live at Nebworth, which includes Growing on Me, The Best of Me, Making Out, Get Your Hands Off My Woman, and CD3, of course, is live at Nebworth from 2003, and then live at the Astoria from 2003. CD4 live at Wembley is an interesting listen. Odd listen though, because the audience seem very low in the mix, which doesn't kind of does a lot to spoil the whole atmospheric feel of that concert. But great set list. So CD2 is the first real highlight of this set. The second real highlight is the DVD. Is absolutely fabulous. Of course, we get the promo videos. I Believe in a Thing Called Love, Get Your Hands Off My Woman, Growing on Me, I Believe in a Thing Called Love Again, Love Is Only a Feeling, Friday Night, Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End. The first version of I Believe in a Thing Called Love is from 2002. Extra features, History of the Darkness, Growing on Me outtakes, Love Is Only a Feeling, Behind the Scenes, Out of My Hands, audio only, I Believe in a Thing Called Love, Behind the Scenes. Then you get the stuff I really love, live at Nebworth 2003, live at the Astoria 2003. The live stuff is, I mean, it's released on a DVD. I personally would have preferred it had they put it on Blu-ray. So then you would have had extra space for maybe who knows, a DTS 5.1 mix of the original album. They could have put that on there as well. So it's a DVD, so everything's in standard definition. It was all filmed in standard definition back in the day, so it's not been upscaled to HD, which I would have liked, to be honest with you. As I said, of course, includes some different mixes of the album. But the live stuff as well, although it seems rather dated now looking at it, is just full of camp goodness. So I'll leave it there. Do click like, subscribe and check that notification bell, especially if you're interested to be notified of more unboxing videos of stuff prior to its official release. Also check some of the links below this video for ways you can support the sterling work done at Classic Album Reviews. Always much appreciated. Become a Patreon, why not? Anyway, I'll just leave you with my closing salvo, which is, hope you're well, staying safe, and you keep listening.